A man in Canada is searching for the owner of a car he stole more than 20 years ago so that he can apologize and also return his son. It's not real, guys.
Paramount has begun developing a new movie called Summer Nights, which will be a prequel to the classic movie Grease. A prequel that will finally explain why everyone in that high school was in their late 30s. I'm Colin Jost. WikiLeaks founder and reason I put tape over my computer camera, Julian Assange, was arrested at the Ecuadorian Assembly in the embassy in London, and this dude did not go quietly. That is not how you're typically removed from an embassy. That's how you're removed from the F train. But it was so satisfying to see an internet troll get dragged out into the sunlight. Like, you can be Lord of Darkness on the internet, but when 7 cops have you pinned to the sidewalk, you can't be like, I summon the power of emails. Then when asked about Assange's arrest, President Trump said this.
I know nothing about WikiLeaks. It's not my thing. I know there is something having to do with Julian Assange. I know nothing really about him. It's not my deal in life.
What is your deal in life? I'm just genuinely curious that you brought it up. Also, you cannot say that WikiLeaks is not your deal, because at some point it was like your whole deal.
This WikiLeaks is unbelievable.
Boy, I love reading those WikiLeaks.
This WikiLeaks is fascinating.
It's been amazing what's coming out on WikiLeaks.
I love WikiLeaks.
Julia Pearson announced Wednesday that she would resign as head of the Secret Service. Pearson made the announcement as she dove out of the way of a man running toward the president. After a series of security breaches, the Secret Service said that the front door to the White House now locks automatically, unless you kind of jiggle it.
According to officials at the CDC, the first case of Ebola in the U.S. has been diagnosed in Texas. And according to WebMD, you already have it. Texas Governor Rick Perry said that the first man in the U.S. diagnosed with Ebola had contact with several school-aged children. You know who I feel bad for? Texas school teachers. I mean, it's hard enough going to school teaching kids that God created the world in like 1942, and the first 2 people were John Wayne and Barbara Bush. But now you got to deal with 6-foot country boys coughing up a monkey disease. And also, who goes to Texas and Africa? There's never a reason to do that unless you're a missionary or Hakeem Olajuwon.
It was revealed yesterday that the man in Texas diagnosed with Ebola was allowed to leave Liberia after he lied on a questionnaire about possibly contracting the disease. A questionnaire. Well, it's good to know that our hospitals are holding Ebola patients to the same standard as a Facebook quiz. And now, officials in Liberia are prosecuting the man for lying on the questionnaire. If convicted, he could face up to Ebola.
According to reports, Kim Jong-un has not been seen in public for over a month after injuring his ankles. And not, as I had hoped, because he's traveling around the world in Dennis Rodman's backpack. In the wake of the Nashville shooting, President Biden once again called on Congress to pass an assault weapons ban. Or, hear me out, stop and frisk for whites. How long before these kids earn a stereotype?
Congressman Andy Ogles, who represents the district where the Nashville shooting took place, is being criticized for a Christmas card where he and his family are holding assault rifles. Okay, even putting aside mass shootings, who are you psychos sending these cards to? If I received that in the mail, I would move. All this card tells you is, I'm armed, I have terrible judgment, and I know where you live.
Democratic Representative Jamal Bowman and Republican Thomas Massey got into a screaming match on Capitol Hill after Bowman called the GOP gutless cowards for opposing gun control, which is a cheap shot because if there's one thing Republicans definitely have, it's big old guts.
Well, the midterms are only a month away, and is it just me or some candidates trying to lose? Let's start in Pennsylvania with Dr. Oz, seen here telling the audience how many minutes he's lived in Pennsylvania. A review of scientific studies published by Dr. Oz revealed that his experiments killed over 300 dogs, but eventually he got the recipe right. Dr. Oz has refused to comment on the report that his research killed over 300 dogs, though it's possible he couldn't hear the question over the wood chipper. But don't worry, Dr. Oz won everybody back last night when he gave a speech in front of Hitler's car. Worse, he then got into the car and backed over a dog.
Georgia Senate candidate Herschel Walker denied reports that he paid for a girlfriend's abortion, saying, "I send money to a lot of people," before adding, for abortions. After the news broke that Walker paid for his ex-girlfriend's abortion, he raised more than $500,000 because dollars are the only thing Walker is willing to raise.
DJ Khaled, no, wait out. DJ Khaled announced a new chicken wing delivery service that will use jet skis to offer boat-side chicken service. Khaled said he came up with the idea with help from his longtime business partner, cocaine.
A new report shows that the fastest growing form of electronic vehicle is the e-bike, which is particularly popular in cities. At this point, experts believe the only thing that could slow these bikes down are car doors.
Cambridge University in England's released a new calendar featuring student athletes naked. Unfortunately, they're all from the Quidditch team.
It's nice.
Bud Light is releasing a carbonated eggnog-flavored drink called Seltzer Nog. If you want a preview of the taste, throw up in your mouth.
Environmentalists are warning visitors to the Canary Islands that having sex on the sand dunes is causing them to erode faster, not to mention making them super clumpy.
Oh, man. Clint Eastwood was awarded $6 million in a lawsuit against a company that illegally used his image to sell their cannabis products. Because nothing says relaxed and stress-free like Clint Eastwood's face.
A 96-year-old German woman who was a secretary at a Nazi concentration camp has been released from detention. She is now safely in the custody of her grandson.
Game in Atlanta, Native American groups said they found it extremely offensive to see their culture associated with someone who can't even run a successful casino.
Leader of the Oath Keepers, Stuart Rhodes, has been arrested and charged with seditious conspiracy in connection with the January 6th attack. But I don't know, he looks pretty remorseful. Hopefully he can patch things up. No, that wasn't an eye joke. I was being genuine. Rhodes is being accused of messaging his right-wing group with instructions on how to use force to attack the Capitol. Authorities knew the messages were from Rhodes because they all began with "Dar, matey." That's not what that was. That wasn't.
George Santos is facing multiple investigations for lying about nearly every aspect of his life to make himself appear far more successful than he is, earning him the nickname Instagram. Of all of George Santos' lies, my favorite was that he was a standout volleyball player for Baruch College. Now, that is a fine thing to be, but an insane thing to pretend to be. Like, that's his fantasy? Like, it's like asking a kid, what do they want to be when they grow up? And they're like, I don't know, assistant manager at Kohl's. George Santos, seen here with two people he listed as professional references, was described by a fashion expert as being able to get away with his lies for so long because he was well-dressed. This guy is well-dressed? He looks like he's trying to steal clothes by putting them on over what he wore into the store. And not to be a bitch, but can we talk about this look? I mean, a blazer over a half zip? Girl, not at my yacht party.
A drag queen. A drag queen who claims she performed with George Santos said that George did not have the glamour to be a professional. But she said another drag queen in Congress is absolutely slaying as the character Marjorie Taylor Greene. Earlier today,
Pretty much the only ones who kept their composure at the hearing were the woman being questioned and the woman Republicans had to hire to talk to the woman being questioned. Now, on an optics level, I get why the Republicans did that, but if you're not the right person to ask questions at a Senate hearing, maybe you're not the right person to be a senator.
I just want to remind everybody that all this yelling and crying happened at this dude's job interview. I mean, typically when you're asked about a sexual assault and your drinking problem at a job interview, you don't get the damn job. Ron DeSantis reportedly spent $1.5 million on private jets in just over 3 months because when he flies commercial, they make him take off his heels in front of everybody. Justice Amy Coney Barrett said that she wouldn't mind seeing a code of conduct instituted for the Supreme Court, while Clarence Thomas said that he wouldn't mind seeing what she's working with under that robe.
Netflix is planning to open its own network of brick-and-mortar stores, which is like a serial killer walking around in the skin of his victim. According to a leaked excerpt from her upcoming memoir, Britney Spears said she got pregnant.
An alligator in Florida was photographed swimming with a football in its mouth. Turning now to sports news, Tom Brady is missing.
A personal injury attorney in Florida allegedly drove her car into 4 people. Said the attorney, "Have you been injured in an accident?"
It's a dumb joke. It was reported that at least 139 people around the country have said they became sick after eating the breakfast cereal Lucky Charms. Well, 1 or 2 people getting sick could be a coincidence, but 139? That's tragically suspicious. Thank you. Thank you.
Don't applaud that. Don't applaud that.
Thank you so much.
A new lawsuit accuses Burger King of falsely advertising their Whoppers as bigger than what people actually get. Now, Eric, you were recently interviewed on Fox News.
All by myself.
Yeah, you were. God, I was so proud of him. Our little boy's growing up, Colin. Today, he sat through an entire meeting without doing the pee-pee dance.
And I had to go.
He's transitioning from baths to showers.
I still lay down.
He does. And he even has a crush on a girl.
My wife.
What? Larry Trump, your wife?
Wow. It was reported that mothers in California are trying to pass on COVID vaccine antibodies to their children by making them smoothies with their breast milk. Oh, sure, but when I ask for that, I'm escorted out of Jamba Juice.
Smith College has become the first women's college to eliminate student debt by replacing loans with grants because the ladies should never have to pay. Have been separated since 2016?
That's the truth. That is the truth. But the day we got married, I knew there was going to be trouble. At our wedding, someone stood up and objected.
Who was it?
It was me, yeah. Yeah, it was me. You know, but it's okay. 23 years later, Will and I are still a unit. And it's because we have learned that the secret to a successful marriage is never go to bed happy.
Well, guys, we are 6 shows into our new season. Here to tell us how it's going is one of our new cast members, Sarah Sherman.
Hi, Colin.
Hey, Sarah. So how's your time at the show been so far?
What's not to love? Laughing, comedy, New York City. But I'm not gonna lie, dude. I've got some feedback.
You got feedback already?
Yeah, and I got a lot of questions about the show. First off, Why is it live?
Well, the name of the show is Saturday Night Live.
Don't you think that's a little scary, Colin? I could say something right now that could ruin my life and yours.
Please don't.
I kind of want to. I'm crazy.
Hey, don't though.
Anything could happen. I could have a nip slip right now.
Sarah, you're buttoned up to your neck.
You don't know where my nipples are.
Well, okay, I feel like I know where most people's nipples are.
Huh, do you? This just in. Local pervert Colin Jost claims he's seen most people's nipples. Now back to you, Colin.
That's not what I meant.
And another thing, why is this show on so late? It's not even Saturday anymore, it's Sunday. You people are being lied to.
Okay. All right. Yeah, well, the show starts on Saturday.
Wow. In other news, self-proclaimed nipple expert Colin Jost caught mansplaining live on television. Now back to you, Colin.
Where are you getting these graphics?
Please stop interrupting me. And another thing, why is everyone on the cast so friggin' good looking? I'm sitting here looking like Chucky went to Sarah Lawrence.
Come on, no.
Oh, so you're saying I'm beautiful? What are you, obsessed with me or something? Breaking news! Local sicko Colin Jost caught hitting on SNL's barely legal new girl.
Barely legal? You're like 30.
And another thing, why aren't there any Jews on the show?
There are a lot of Jewish people on the show, including you.
Wow, okay, I'm gonna do it.
Don't do it.
I'm gonna. In other news, local wet blanket Colin Jost is keeping track of the amount of Jews at SNL. He's making a list and he's checking it twice. More on that at 11.
Way past 11.
And another thing, why you guys dress like that? I mean, nice jacket, Colin. Where'd you get that? The friggin' store?
Yeah, I got it at a store, yeah.
She got you, man. You suck. Take the beating.
Aw, thanks, Michael. Noted white feminist Michael Che protects innocent Jewish girl from gorgeous fascist Colin Jones.
Sarah Sherman, everyone.
Elon Musk met with Benjamin Netanyahu this week and agreed that Israel must destroy Hamas. And I think Musk could destroy Hamas almost instantly by becoming their CEO.
During an interview, Elon Musk, who looked like the ghost of a guy who died in a 1950s drag race, was asked if he was anti-Semitic and said that he was in fact philo-Semitic. You know, another answer would be no.
Speaking of, I have another product that I wanted to get out there into the world. So this is our Goop Luminous Lotion. It's the #1 most luminous solution in the world, rated #1 in luminosization.
I thought the first lotion was rated #1.
Actually, so these two lotions are tied for #1 best supporting lotion. They're duking it out and.
Yeah, I actually like the smell of that one.
Yeah. Can you smell all the #1s in there?
Yeah, okay, so Baskin, I don't want to know what #1s are. What?
It's beginning to look a lot like Sexmas. Hey, happy holidays, Santa calls. Skin tight to be back.
God, I think you're even worse than I remembered. Well, how you been?
Not great, Carl. The world has gotten its granny panties in a real twist since last we spake. Got into some hot wad at the office, had to go incognito for a beat at a ditch facil out in the boo. Low-key little sex rehab situation to save my job. It was hard, but overall pretty tight, and I'm a changed man.
Wow, congrats, man.
You know, some people think that you got pregnant via immaculate conception.
Yeah, it was immaculate in that you immaculated, then I immaculated 3 times back to back. I would say you broke my back, but I ain't got no bones.
I don't like this. So this is a virgin conception?
Michael, I ain't been a virgin since I was 2, and that's late for a stingray. But if you must know, I got a 4-digit body count.
Hold on, 4 digits?
Oh, okay, so you jealous?
No.
You don't need to be insecure, boo. You put it down better than all them fish. After you swung by my tank, let's just say a bitch couldn't swim straight for weeks.
So you'll start to fit in.
All right, speaking of fitting in, can I ask the audience a question real quick?
Please.
Okay. Hey guys, y'all think I look like a cat caller? I don't think I look like one, but ever since I moved here, every time I see a dude who's doing a cat call, we have on the exact same outfit, and I don't like it. All right, sometimes I pass women on the street and I see them look at me and they go like that. They try to dodge me real quick, and I know why it happens, all right? I'm a large man. Large men have been responsible for a lot of bad things historically, you know, but I've been trying to figure out how to communicate to these women that I'm not gonna do anything weird, so anytime one tries to avoid me, I've just been whispering like, hey, baby girl, don't worry about it, I'm regular.
Well, why are you whispering?
I don't know, man. My body's big. I try to make my voice little, okay?
What is your main complaint about the Me Too movement?
Look, it's important in France to question, to debate, to challenge popular opinion. For me, I don't want romance to die, you know, but if I went too far, hurt any woman, that was absolutely not my intention. Okay. You understand?
Yeah, of course.
And me, I stand by everything I have said, and I will double down.
Oh, that all sounds fun. So what are some tips on how people can enjoy a good staycation?
Oh, well, bring the beach to you with something my family likes to call the hose in the driveway. It's like a refreshing pool where you don't have to know how to swim and the water tastes like dirt and metal.
Okay, Carrot. Well, what about something fun for kids who are going back to school online?
Well, yeah, I mean, you gotta make the best of the hard times. I mean, I am loving computer school. I'm never on mute, I'm always talking, always moving, and I can't stop looking at myself. And I didn't think that I could ever have a crush over Zoom, but Jack Mathers, I mean, during social studies, I can see his bedroom. And Michael, he's got a big lizard in there, bad boy.